Constrictor.
Constrictor, I know.
Construction workers.
Oh, hey, I got in that one. Hey, they got me that one before. My coworkers.
That's right, live here at Free Admissions. This is the Gym Crashers with me. Holy shit, Joey the Bull, Dondo,
You wish, Joey.
and Christopher Constrictor Cruz. Oh, I just spit it out loud. Cruz.
And all of his
Look at this.
winning belts here in front of us.
Wow.
Incredible.
This is amazing. I'm blinded by the light.
Hey, they look nicer. They look shinier up in the screen.
Wow.
They're so shiny.
Like your Chinese juice.
I like your pants. Take it, Joe.
So what's up, man? I nice to have you on the show.
Appreciate it.
This is awesome. I mean, the luxury of having all your belts here. This is a cool thing here.
Yeah.
I mean, do you actually carry these things around or what?
Yeah, you get me. Well, I did for the first 2 weeks. You get me? Like I would go get a haircut, carry all the belts. You get me? Go get tatted, carry all the belts.
Damn.
You know, be with the wifey, carry all the belts. You get me? Do my laundry. You know, all that stuff. But now, the poster gave me the idea. You get me?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. So I was like, okay, since the poster, that's kudos to you.
That's hard work.
You get me? So, I brought all the belts, you get me? I had to bring my brothers so I could carry them all, you get me? So,
nice.
Somebody call a forklift.
So, hey, folks, we're going to start off our segment with a guy named, he's brand new to the show. His name is Garrett Kurtman.
Garrett Kerman.
Kerman, fight analyst. So, is he on air? Where is he?
He's bringing it to you.
Handsome devil, too.
That's right.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up, bro?
Good to see you, homie.
How's it going?
Thanks for letting me come on.
Oh, man, we are so glad to have you. I got to learn about this whole thing because the odds on fights is something I don't fully understand, but you are the man. So let's talk what's coming up this weekend.
Oh, man, we have great fights coming up. Kamaru Usman taking on Jorge Masvidal. It's going to be a crazy one. A lot of money on me, like to be made.
It's incredible. Do we start with the main card, or shall we go to the pre-card? What do you think? Top to bottom?
I think the best money to be made on the main card. Starting with the main event.
Okay, let's do that.
This is gonna be a great fight. I've been waiting for this fight for a long time, so I already knew going in what was going to really make money on. And I'm definitely gonna go big here on Kamaru Usman.
That's cool, man.
I think he goes in and absolutely dominates here.
Very cool. So I need to know more about this. So as we go through this, I know you're going to go through the card and tell us what the odds are. Where can I place my bet? After I hear your information, man, this is good stuff. Where can I place my bet?
Multiple different sports books out there, but as far as MMA goes, there's FanDuel is really great. Some of the best lines out there. Also, 5 Times and Bovada. Those are the places you should go and probably place bets online.
Very cool. So for our audience, take note on those websites and locations because he's about to give us the odds on the fights. And that's coming at you in just a moment. So we got Garrett Kerman, the fight analyst. And you have a podcast as well. So is that something we can talk about as well today? Where can they find that? Because I know there's a ton of information on that.
Yeah. Tomorrow around 8 p.m. at night, you can catch the fighter and analyst. Me, myself, and PFL veteran Peter Petties. And you can find us at the Fight Analyst YouTube and Facebook as well. And on Thursday night, 8 p.m. on the Fight Analyst YouTube channel, you can listen to Inside the Distance podcast. And we will have UFC heavyweight contender Cruz plays on with us, breaking down some fights.
I love it. So we're going to go to that breakdown right now. We're going to cut away, but we will come right back to you after this.
What's up, everyone? I am GK, the fight analyst, and I am a professional handicapper in combat sports that has been making my clients a ton of money over the last 5+ years. And I'm here on the Gym Crashers podcast to help you guys make a ton of cash this weekend at UFC 251. I am going to be bringing you every week some of my best bets for the upcoming fight cards to make sure you guys are walking out of there with a ton of money in your pockets. So let's get down to business. My first favorite bet on this card is going to be Kamaru Usman to win by decision at plus 150. The reason why I'm going to take Usman to win by decision is because that's most likely his clear path to victory here. Masvidal has only lost by KO one time in his career, and that was way back in 2008. Masvidal is extremely tough and durable, and normally it takes a ton to get him out of there, and I don't see Usman being able to really land the heavy shots to get him out of there early. So I see him just using his heavy grappling and ground and pound to wear out Masvidal. Masvidal has shown that he has a weakness in his takedown defense, as we've seen against fighters like Damian Maia and Benson Henderson back in the day. He's been taken down by a ton of smaller fighters at 155 as well. I just see the same narrative happening here, and I'm riding Usman to the bank and cashing out at plus 150 for him to win by a decision. My next favorite bet, I'm just taking the money line here. I'm taking Peter Yan straight up, minus 220 over Jose Aldo. I think that's still a great line, still a great value, even at minus 220. I think he's just going to put the pace, put the pressure on, and really put it on Jose Aldo early in this fight. Jose Aldo he's looking not himself over the last couple of years, and he's considerably slowed down. He looked great against Marlon Moraes, but Peter Yan is just another animal. He's built for this, and he's one of my favorite fighters to put a lot of money on because you know what you're getting from him. A ton of output, pressure fighter, can go 25 minutes with no problem, and he just fights for your money. That's the type of fighter that I love to put my money on, is a fighter that wants to fight and is going to fight for your money, and he's my guy. Love Peter Yan at this line, minus 220. And I'm going to give you guys a value bet here. This is a great value bet, and that's on Leonardo Santos to win by submission at plus 310. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, and this fight is going to be primarily on the ground as far as his Russian counterpart. He likes to take this fight to the ground as much as possible with his combat sambo background. So I think he leaves himself a lot of open to counters on the mat and transitions. And that Santos is just far better than anybody he's ever faced on the Russian regional scene as far as grappling and jiu-jitsu goes. As long as he takes him down, this fight is all Santos's to win, and majority of his wins are by sub. I believe over 10 of them are by sub, and I just think he's worlds better on the ground, and we're getting absolutely amazing value on Santos to win by a submission at plus 310. That's great value there, and we are going to cash out there on that bet. Those are my three favorite bets on the night. You can follow me at Fight Analyst on Twitter. You can go follow me on Facebook, The Fight Analyst as well. And you guys can check me out on the Inside the Distance podcast on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Or you can find me at The Fighter and the Analyst podcast on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. If you guys need anything, just hit me up and I will be around. I will see you guys next week, and I will talk to you guys later. You guys have a good one, and let's cash these bets.
And I'm placing my bet right now.
Garrett Kerman, unbelievable. I love everything I heard. I am learning as we do this segment, so looking forward to more, looking forward to making money. I'm going to hit all these sites up we talked about. Just incredible information because I talk like I know, but you know, so that's good stuff. And I'm with you on Peter Yan, bro.
Yes, absolutely, man. Thank you for letting me come on here. And let's catch these bets. Let's get this money.
Yeah, because this guy needs a Manscaped trimmer. He needs
that too. Yeah, Manscaped is the.
He has a big bush down there.
I got to trim it. You know it. Thank you again, Garrett. We will see you next Tuesday, and we appreciate you, man. Stay
All right,
healthy.
guys. Have a good one.
Peace. That brings us back on with the Constrictor, live with all of his belts in all their glory right here at the Gym Crasher studio. Loving it. Joey doesn't know what to do with himself.
No, I wanna get these belts and just, can I borrow them for a night?
Yeah.
Show my lady that I'm a champ too.
Yeah.
Joey's hands.
Roll up to Velasco's with him. You get me?
I mean, they won't fit around my waist, but I'll try my best.
You could like put them all.
Oh, like a big globe. Like I could be like the equator. Damn.
Yeah.
Like ball. Hey,
We
baby,
can
give me
attach
the champ
them
of
and make it
everything.
one belt, the Joey the Bull
you
belt.
would do these two and then those two.
Yep.
Yeah. You get me?
I love it, Joe.
The fastest tortilla hands
That-
in the game, champion.
That
you know?
is- that's
Look
the
at that.
circumference.
Look at that.
I make tortillas real quick. Now back to our guests.
Yeah.
You know it. So we got a camo title belt. We got the Fighters Rep belt. What do we got in front of me right here, the red one?
That was the LXF first before
Oh.
they actually made the D League one.
That's legit.
And then this one I got it outside of camo in my first 4 fights. You get me? I was
Awesome.
in TJ. You know.
Dude,
Like,
a belt in TJ is legit.
Yeah.
I can
you
smell
get
it
me?
still. I can smell TJ.
But TJ can still smell you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I love that belt. You get me? That belt, like, you know.
Is your family from Mexico?
No. My mom, she's Salvadorian and Mexican, and my dad, I don't even know where my dad's from.
That's all good.
But you know, I
But
love that guy.
pride in fighting below the border, man. I love that. So.
Yeah, no. And then like, you want to know something? I didn't wear shin guards for that, and I got kneed in the face, and it was completely legal. And then
Well,
like,
yeah, and
apparently-
TJ, there's different
know,
rules
yeah.
called no rules.
Yeah. You get me? And then like the cage was different too. Like the cage, like if someone takes you down and your back is against it, like it'll scrape you.
In other words, it's not coated with any plastic, so it's a fence.
Yeah.
Straight up barbed wire.
It's like jumping the fence at school. It cuts your hands up, cuts your back.
Yeah, you know, so, you know,
Well, they like blood over there, so.
yeah, you know, and then, that's why I was weirded out when I first fought for camo. They were like, hey, bro, you gotta wear shin guards here. I'm like, you know, you guys gonna make me wear a headgear too and shit, you know, but, you know, thank God for that, you know, they didn't. But,
That's
yeah.
pretty exciting stuff, dude.
Yeah, you know, like, I was planning to fight in May, my pro debut, but then all this, and, you know, all that stuff happened, you know.
Pandemic.
Yeah, so, like,
Is that going to be for LXF, your pro debut?
yeah, that's who I want to do it for. I want to fight, you know, I want to have my pro debut there, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I'm trying to get a fight ASAP. You know, that's what I want.
That's cool. I like that. I know you're always ready. And you're training out of Black House. Your jiu-jitsu is out of Long Beach?
10th Planet Long Beach. You know, unfortunately, you know, 10th Planet Long Beach got burned down because of, you know, the riots and whatnot.
Yeah.
But,
The whole building went up.
yeah, you know, and then, you know, but I'm actually going to see Chai tonight because I'm going to pick up some shorts.
Very
He's
cool.
making me custom-made shorts and stuff. Head instructor of 10th Planet Long Beach, you know. Love the guy. He's who I want to, you know, continue on doing my jiu-jitsu with. But as soon as he starts rebuilding, you know, he knows I got a truck. He knows he's going to hit me up.
Oh, yeah.
And then shout out to Donna, you know,
Donna with 10 Planet?
Yeah.
Donna Gonzalez?
Donna Gonzalez, you know, she embodies what, you know, being a martial artist is.
That's right.
And also kind of reminds of what the power of jiu-jitsu, you know, like, because 2 days went by and Chai went from having no gym to having a new gym just
Sure.
ready, you know, to start, you know.
And the funds to do it.
Yeah, you know, so I feel like, you know,
The 10th Planet community in itself really came forward
Yeah.
and took care of business, right?
Yeah,
And we
right
saw
away.
that. So that's an incredible thing. And there's some incredible guys that train there, such as yourself
Yeah.
and Chai. So that's what people know. And they,
Yeah.
they don't want that to be lost.
yeah,
So-
I know. And then
Rose Gracie.
Rose Gracie too, yeah. Shout out to her too. That video she made.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, that video went viral, and you know, like Chai deserves, you know, everything he got out of it, you know.
Sure.
Because to me, he's one of my biggest influence because you know, yeah, he's a head instructor, he's a coach, and he's a martial artist, but you know, Chai's a gangster, you know. And then for me, like
That's important. We love that here.
yeah, yeah. No, like, and then like, you know, he's someone that, you know, like has really helped me kind of like take the whole, you know, living in South Central, coming from this, you know,
Yeah.
to getting my shit together, and like he,
A mentor, man.
Yeah, no, in every way, and he's someone that I could have a savage conversation with, and at the same time, like, learn from at the same time.
That's
and then
cool.
he's just one of those people that I could tell he got brought up the same way I did, so to flip the switch and everything, that means
That's huge.
Yeah.
Well, you're in the right place. When you feel that bond with your instructor, you know you're in the right place.
Yeah, for sure.
That's important.
Yeah, and then things I've changed up since, not changed up, but it made official is now I have a head instructor. His name is Juan Gomez, so shout out to him, Juan Gomez. He's a head coach at Black House, Brazilian Samurai MMA. We tore it up at Spar Star. All the guys,
Did,
all the guys,
I met one there. That's right.
Mark, Tristan, Christian, Romero, and I think I was the fifth guy. We tore it up that day. And it's all thanks to him. Like, he literally made camp for us since MMA Event Inc. He's been my head coach, and like has really took over and oversees everything I do, like my conditioning, my striking. He takes wrestling class with us too, and like really helps us out in every way,
Did you go fight down in Brazil with MMA Events Inc.?
That was
Not Brazil,
Belize.
Belize.
No, I didn't. That was for the show where I didn't get to fight. I was fighting.
Yeah.
I was supposed to fight for a belt that day, but I didn't.
That would have been cool too, man.
Yeah.
What a place. But I know they're going back. They're looking at putting something together as soon as all this lifts up.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this is just everything slow down, But you know what I've learned, and I've learned to appreciate because of this, is the ride.
Yeah.
Because it's not like I'm getting ready for a fight. It's just I'm training. Like, I think I'm training harder now than I've ever trained before in my life. Because there's nothing going on, so all you could do is train. Usually, like, sometimes 2 weeks before you're like about to fight, it's like, no, I'm not gonna spar with that guy because I might get hurt. I might get, like, now it's like wars every day at the gym. Like, and I'm, the only reason I'm considering maybe doing another amateur fight is just so I won that one at 45. These three at 35. I want to be the first guy to ever hold 3 divisions.
Oh, hell yeah.
In camo. That would be pretty sweet,
Yeah.
But I'm not saying that's gonna happen. But I'm saying if the opportunity comes, like I'm gonna grasp onto whatever show like holds first,
I like that. I'm inspired by that. Robert, our producer's got a question.
25 or 55?
25. I mean, I'm looking big right now. I'm looking big right now. No, but
Not next
25.
to me and Joey, you don't.
No. No.
You're
like,
looking great.
25.
I'm
because,
sure when I get up there, he'll be looking huge.
Yeah, no. Right now, I'm like,
Love it.
yeah, I love it up here. You get me?
Yeah.
But I need to go down because, I at the pro level, those 45ers are, looking like. Yeah, like my future's at 25 and 35. For sure, I'm chasing a 25 belt for sure, though.
Very cool. Does that change the game a little bit? I know, especially with the 25ers, the speed of the hands, the footwork, it all changes up at that level for some reason.
Yeah, that's something that with Samurai, I'm working on. Like, he's very like shoot box, MMA, boxing oriented. You know, so like, and then like. All the guys he has, they're all strikers. Like maybe me and Tristan are the only guys that are started in this, and Omar are the only guys that started in the system as grapplers, and everybody else was a striker. But like,
Tristan,
I caught on.
Is it Tristan Ezel?
Yeah,
he's a
Tristan
homie.
Ezel. Yeah, I love that guy too, man. But he started as a wrestler. I started as a jiu-jitsu guy, but we both like fell in love with the system. I'm still playing my game, a lot. But without, having 10th Planet Long Beach, like, right there with me, it's hard, But I'm trying to, as soon as, like, they start rebuilding, man, like, or just having, like, time with Chai is, back on,
You guys looking at the same location or somewhere else in Long Beach?
I'm pretty sure he's going to do something else. You get me? Something more, like, near a police station,
Hey, can't be a bad thing.
Yeah.
Cops got money. They're good to train with.
Yeah, I mean.
They pay the bills.
Yeah, well, to me, it's probably like, it's just because you like, I can't say, it's in like.
It's in the works.
Yeah, you know, it's in the
I
works.
get it.
you know what
I
mean?
get it. I feel you, but it's gonna come back better than ever.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like honestly, there'll be some days that like it'll be kind of cramped in there, but because of the training partners that we had, it was like really legit, you know. But I'm looking to, you know, get, you know, some time at headquarters too, you know.
Cool.
Like honestly, get me in. I'm telling you, I want to do combat jiu-jitsu too. You get me? Like I'm trying to like hop on that because if nothing's going on in MMA, I'm trying to, you know, hop on a combat jiu-jitsu
We
show.
know some folks over there, so
Yeah, put me on, man. Like I'm trying to, you know, slap
be
some
dope.
sense into some guys, you know, like, you know, I love, you know,
Now,
like I love combat jiu-jitsu, man.
now you say knock into sense into some guys. What are you talking about?
I'm talking to everybody that I'm gonna compete
okay.
against. You know, nothing personal like that.
Okay.
You know, yeah, you know, and MMA is different, you know.
combat jiu-jitsu, in case you don't know, Joe, it's open-handed strikes.
Oh,
Okay, so
almost like pancration, kind of like
Yeah,
old school style.
pancration, like palm
Yeah.
strikes.
but you can knock someone out with a palm strike.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, my mom did it one time.
Yeah.
Damn,
Oh no, yeah.
If you're
Yeah.
a striker, it doesn't have to be a closed fist.
Yeah.
You're going to use everything you got,
Yeah.
and it gets. You've seen guys' heads bounce
Yeah.
right off the mat.
Gonzalez.
Yeah,
Yeah.
incredible.
No,
Freaking ridiculous.
yeah, and I saw, like, at first I was kind of like, oh man, like, you know, when I first came out, but
Sure.
when I saw
I
Chad,
heard all the
I saw
stuff, too.
Chad like. you
Chad
heard that?
George, yeah, killed
you
it.
Heard,
Oh,
You
yeah.
heard of that
He's the
first
champ.
night? Yeah, you know, so like for me, and then also I feel like I would do so well because of my top game on the
Sure.
ground. I took the dude down in my last fight like 5 times in a row, and then
Yeah.
you know,
Armbar was.
yeah, that armbar,
Yeah.
yeah, you know.
So training with Chai, are you training with gloves on and throwing punches, or is it just a little mix of both?
He doesn't do MMA there so much. I was doing the Muay Thai there.
Okay.
You know, I was the instructor there for Muay Thai.
So
But
at Black House with
No.
Juan Gomez,
yeah, at Black House, I'm with Juan Gomez, wrestling with Kenny Johnson.
got it. Kenny.
And Kevin Casey, he does jiu-jitsu there too. But most, like, all my jiu-jitsu I do with Chai. Yeah,
Kevin Casey's got a match coming up
yeah, Boogeyman.
against the Boogie.
Yeah,
That's a big
Yeah.
one. They're both
Yeah.
big dudes, but you know Kevin Casey is
Got
like
that.
a superhuman action figure, and Boogie is just a technique jiu-jitsu dude. So
Yeah.
it's going to be an interesting match.
yeah, that is gonna be. I think they competed before.
Yeah, it's a rematch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a rematch. Who won the first one?
I'm not sure, bro.
Yeah.
It was Metamoris, I think.
Yeah.
It was
It's a
Metam.
rematch, though.
Yeah, I mean, I you know, I'm associate. I'm 10th planet associate, but I gotta lean towards Kevin Casey just because that's my instructor as well.
Hell yeah.
You
I
know?
feel you.
And but yeah, like put me on some.
Don't worry if it
combat.
falls. You got other ones up here.
Yeah.
You're looking good. Don't worry. Joey, take care of him.
I got it.
Yeah, there we go.
Go play at that. I know Joey wants to play at that belt. Look at him. He's excited about
Now,
that.
how do you?
Don't let him take it home, bro.
Yeah.
You're not come back the same.
Right?
He wants all of
I
them.
really need to sanitize that.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna spray it down.
Yeah. No, but what's it called? Yeah, I really want to compete in combat jiu-jitsu, man. Like that's something like I've told Chai about, and he told me that basically like he kind of like worded down that basically, you know, I gotta tune up my jiu-jitsu a little bit, you know, like yeah,
Sure.
my jiu-jitsu is good for MMA, you know, but like when it's weird because
It's a
almost
different
like,
game.
Yeah, it's a different game, you know, like a lot more leg locks involved. You get me? And like, I might just go and smack someone 2 times, and then I'm in a, you know, so
But
like,
they change position very quick because of the strike. So it's
Yeah.
different. It's a whole different game.
yeah, you know, and then like, you could be a black belt, but are you a black belt? After
All of a
getting
sudden, the
proposed,
belt don't
right?
matter. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, so I feel like honestly, like, I'm just trying to get back in there ASAP, you know, like in combat jiu-jitsu, I feel free like to jump in at 145, you know. Cause,
How do you
know,
think as an MMA fighter would help you in combat jiu-jitsu?
Oh, I feel like that's
I
the
feel like-
only reason. You get me? That's the
That's the
reason why
key.
I feel like I would
feel like
do
it would make a
so
big
well.
difference.
Yeah, cause I mean, you like I grew up slap boxing, bro. Like you
Yeah.
know, like that's what we do for fun. You know,
Every
Handball.
side.
yeah, you know? You get me?
I feel you.
Like me, I feel like I'll do fine with slaps to the face. You know, I slap myself up before fights sometimes.
I like that.
Like, it's weird. I do a lot of like premature like I like to bite like my thighs and my arms before I go out there in a fight.
Savage, dude.
Yeah, no, it's just like a thing like.
Apocalypto over here.
Oh, I lost it, bro. I lost it. I gotta be ready for them interviews. You get me?
See?
I just don't know how she can bite. I can't even bite my own thigh.
Yeah,
I can't even
those
put my
are-
leg up to my face.
Are you just like down there like?
Yeah, no, like I mean, like it's like a real like a real. You bite and you just like sit on it hard.
Hold
you get
it?
me? Yeah, and then just kind of like, just you know, like and then like some of the other guys at Black House, they were just kind of like, what the heck? Like because we were all in the same room getting ready for the fight, and then they were kind of like, what the heck, like bro, you hungry? Yeah, like, no, bro, like this is kind of what I do, bro.
Yeah.
I've done this
It's a
13
cool ritual.
times, you know,
Yeah.
like now I don't do it every single time. I also do this thing that like I pace back and forth like as I'm gonna get called out, just you know, like it's a jungle out there, you know. You gotta treat
Yeah.
it like such, you know. So
You ever bite yourself before, like in front of an opponent? Like, let's say your opponent's in the cage, you're just like doing Tatum, just be like,
yeah, no, that nigga not be like, oh no, this dude's like on some like.
yeah, right.
Or
No,
something, you
imagine
know,
though
like-
how scared
yeah.
your opponent would be. Like,
Well-
this dude's biting himself.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I don't do. Yeah, no, I
It's
just
like
try
this.
to like.
Mike Tyson's back.
Yeah, it's just to psych myself out, you know. Like I'm very like into like you know, savagery at hand here. You get me?
Yeah.
So you know that's kind of like my mindset there.
How's the transition to using your hands? Because you said you came in as a grappler. At Black House, you started using your hands, your elbows, your knees.
Yeah. Well, I mean, after having so many people elbow you in the face,
You
punch you in
learn,
the
yeah.
face, it's like, bro, I'm not even satisfied with choking you, bro. Like, I'm trying to, you know, give you some too. So, and then also, when I first joined Black House, it was 2017. There was maybe 3 35ers. You know,
There's a lot of big dudes.
Yeah.
Blake Troop.
yeah, like all those guys. I could only get 3 sparring sessions where my jiu-jitsu would still work. Now we have so many 35ers. We have Mark, we have Romero, we have Christian. That's 155, but he should be at 45. You know, he just likes to eat like me. You know.
Hell yeah.
So now I'm getting training partners my size. So
That's cool.
that's something that's helping me out. You know. So for me, I feel like I'm getting perfect sparring with, you know, the perfect people I should be getting sparring. And then we have Albert in there, which to me, I feel like he's kind of like the
Oh,
leader
yeah.
of our little clique, you know?
For
like
sure.
Albert, he's always like, you know,
A veteran,
hyping us
bro.
up. Yeah, and he's one of those guys, the very few guys at Black House that supports us in every way. Like, he's there at every practice. He's he goes to our fights, not just goes to our fights, corners us, you
Yeah.
know? Like, he's very supportive teammate, and that's someone that I've taken it upon myself that I'm gonna do whatever I can as a teammate to get him back in the UFC because he deserves.
Hell yeah.
You know, he
We'd all
deserves.
love to see that.
He's someone that was he was in the UFC already. Helped other guys during camp, which I'm not gonna say any names, but they're not there no more. Helping other guys for camp. He's always there, you know.
Yeah.
And to me, that's one of those things that it's like, hey man, like when I'm getting ready for a fight, I know I could count on Albert, you know. So for me, I'm supporting this dude all the way because he deserves, you know. And love that guy.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
that guy.
Albert Morales is a good dude.
Me too.
He's a homie, right? Shout out from Free Admission Media. Robert loves you.
There you go.
That's a fact. MMA Events Inc. too. Alan Soren and those guys, man. Those guys are so cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I love those guys, man. I want to fight for them again too. It would be so cool to go Belize, you know.
Oh,
I heard it's
I'm
beautiful.
going with you, Chris.
Yeah.
We'll be in the fight house together. I
Yeah.
already told them when I go, we're going all together.
Yeah,
so
there
yeah,
it
it's right
is.
there on
Yeah.
the beach.
Yeah.
It'll be really cool.
You went last time?
I didn't get to go. It was in January, and I had to work.
Yeah.
I got bills to pay too, so
Hey,
I can do
feel it.
this.
I feel it, man.
You know,
Shit.
but yeah, it was a plan, but it fell through. But yeah, next time for sure.
Yeah, for sure. You know, but yeah, man, that pro debut I'm looking for. And then if the right camo show hits me up, which is only Spar Star.
Spar
you know?
Star, Tony
Yeah.
T-Bone Steaks, we love you.
Yeah, I love Tony, Uncle Tony.
Yeah.
Still trying to. I'll fight for Combate too. There's some couple guys.
Oh, that would
get
be
me.
dope.
Yeah, I want.
Especially
you
like
know,
Mexicali or something.
Yeah, I want to fight Austin Liu. You know, yeah, so he's someone I beat in camo at his show 559, and I want to get, you know, I beat him, but I still want to give him a rematch just because he, you know, had so many excuses for losing. You know.
Hey,
You know.
tell him.
Yeah, him.
Bring it.
Also, there's another guy. What's his name? Just because he gave me that stink look one time.
Oy.
You know, freaking the young gun. What's his name? Hugo Aranda. I think he's
Hugo,
undefeated. You know, like good kid.
That'd be a good match.
But just don't look at me funny. You get me? Like I'll fight you. You know.
I guess I won't stare at you now. I'll just look that way.
It just gave me a weird look. I was getting ready for a fight, and like I'm not gonna like focus on that when I'm getting ready for a fight. But I remember. Say you're sorry, I'll forgive you, but I'll still fight you.
Maybe you had a lazy eye or
That's why you're
something.
here, brother. That's why you're here, man.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Call it out.
like for me, also like if Sparstar could fix together, like I mean, it can't be in the next month or so because I'm kind of heavy right now. But if that 125 title, Camel State title, is on the line soon, that
would be
Cody and me, I think we would make a great fight. Cody, aside from everybody I mentioned, I respect Cody.
Yeah.
I think Cody's like a really nice dude. He won the 125 belt the same day I won my 135 belt for this. We both won
that
state
would be
titles.
legit then, right? Bring that together.
Yeah, that would be so nice, and I feel like it's never been done before. Oh wait, I think maybe Gilbert and Mauro did it before, but and I know I'm gonna see those two guys too. But I'm gonna see those two guys at the pros. Because they're both already
They're coming up, dude.
Yeah, but I would love to fight Cody just to get it out the way already. It's coming. Like they're so like I'm not like I want all the fights that people don't want. You get me? They're like no, that's not a safe fight. Cody's undefeated, but you're undefeated against guys that aren't a veteran like me. So right. I feel like at 18 fights, I think I could say I'm a veteran, at least in the camo,
Yeah.
So I feel like
compared to most people right now getting into MMA, they're moving up at 3-4 fights. So 18 fights deep, more than a veteran, bro.
Yeah,
you got more fights than guys that have already got to the pro level.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. So for me, I feel like I'm looking for all these fights that people don't want. Sean Merriman was working out at Standout right there. That's like a strength and conditioning area right there at a Black House, and I asked him for JJ Buckner. Like
Buckner and you would be.
Yeah, like that fire, right?
Yeah.
Like, bro, let's sell those tickets, man. Like, you get me? Like, I mean, I know the guy's got some, he's got a crowd. I got my crowd. Let's put on a good show for the fans. Again, it's nothing like personal. It's just I want fights that are gonna get me somewhere in my career.
That would be a memorable one.
Yeah,
to see you two stand and bang.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just make sure we share this feed with Sean so he'll know what's up and what you want.
Yeah,
Merriman,
yeah, hit him up. Like I asked for that fight. I had
George Basmajian, another guy we love out there.
Yeah. Elon, he's basically the guy that kind of like manages everything for us at Black House. I told him in front of because I didn't want to like just go and ask for something and then like Elon's like, hey bro, like like he's a guest here, blah blah, but he was like, oh no, I'll go with you, bro. Like and to me it's just one of those things that's like those are fights that are like risky for me, and I want those fights though. I don't want no another guy. Who's that guy that beat JJ for that D League belt?
I probably saw it and I forgot.
yeah no, well that guy, I'll fight that guy too, just because I want to fight everybody, man. Like like it's been too long.
You're in the game, bro.
It's been too long. It's been 6 months already.
It's been 6 months.
Yeah.
This year, 6 months. Yeah, makes sense. Jeremy.
Yeah, Jerry Montillo.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that guy. I think we could probably do it at 125 too.
Oh no, Lance Montillo. Oh no, he didn't fight Lance.
No, that guy's too small. That guy's he's a kid. Leave him alone. He has like 2 fights. That's why like and then that's something because they're feeding their kid to JJ. You get me? And like JJ, you're ready. Come on, like let's get a good fight for you. Like that kid's a kid.
Don't throw him to the wolves.
Yeah, don't like I mean I don't appreciate that when it comes down to matchmaking. Because to me it's like that's when it gets kind of weird. Like you build a guy's record up. But then when he starts, then he loses all his credibility once you've put him against like okay, you could beat 5 guys that are like bro, these guys, they're college students and fight like as a hobby. You get me? Like me, I got thrown into camo. My first camo fight was Dorado, I believe. Pro guy, knocking everybody out. You get me? Like I went into camo like already like fighting guys that had fights and stuff like that. Like no one built my record. I built my record.
I wonder if matchmaking is gonna change because we don't have butts and seats now.
Oh
you
yeah.
go fight. That's a whole other variable that doesn't matter. Now we want to see and we have to put on a show because it's going to be streaming. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so that, it might be a
I don't
different
know.
variable to how fights are put together.
Yeah, I feel like honestly, in this game, I feel like I could beat everybody I've lost to, and I feel like I could lose to everybody that I've beat. It all depends on what you're doing and what I'm doing. Like me, I'm very realistic, and I'm very like I don't be bullshitting. Like me, I know if a lot of things changed for me. This year. And last year, I have not drank since May of 2019.
Beautiful. Focused.
Yeah, right now, this quarantine actually helped out me. It fixed up a couple other things that because I've been at home so much, and then I fixed up a lot of things in my life, and now I'm like, this is it. This is all I do.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna go work out after this. Like me, I'm just so like.
You're hungry, brother.
Yeah, bro. I want to get a fight. Like I heard they're having fights in Arizona now. You get me? Like.
Not for long. They're gonna shut that place down
really?
soon. Maybe, yeah. They got Spike in the
Spike.
Yeah. Maybe.
What's Spike?
The COVID spike. It went up. The numbers went up.
Oh really?
So,
dude, like, I don't even watch the news, bro.
You can't plan for weeks out because things are happening. Like 4th of July, we knew everything was gonna shut down.
Yeah, no.
So it's really hard. But yeah, I think what you say, it's all your heart. It's what you do.
Yeah.
And now it's 100% of what you do.
Yeah.
And I feel that.
Yeah.
So that is a great place to be.
Yeah.
If the Cruz that shows up today for that fight, somebody's in trouble.
Yeah. No, if I fought,
maintaining that if you can step up the way you're feeling right now, Jesus.
Yeah. No, I'm so ready. Like I'm motivated to fight again for camo. If I could get that 125 belt.
Sure.
If I'm going to just get a fight, I'm just going to do my pro debut. It doesn't matter if it's 35 or 25. I know there's not going to be no title involved or nothing. But, like, for me, I just want to, like, I want to fight for things that, like, mean something. So, like, if I want to fight, like, I want to fight, like, I know who are the guys that are like challenging. I know Gilbert Nakatami is one. That's a motherfucker. You get me? That guy's legit. Doesn't mean I won't fight him. I want to fight him. I want to fight Mauro. I want to fight all those guys.
Yep, absolutely.
Like he has one over me. Like I want to fight all those guys. I want to fight guys that like that. If I win, they're like, hey man, like. That was one hell of a fight,
To come up.
Yeah, and I don't want to just, I don't want to have anybody fed to me either, Like for me, I feel like, I fought like 3 guys that to me after even the guy I just beat for the state title, I was like, man, you know what? I feel like me and Rick Zalato could have been a better fight, Yep. And it's not because like I'm calling the guy out or nothing. It's just I'm like, okay, man, you know what, Rick, he got some ground game for me too. You get me? So like let's make it happen, Like and it's just. And all these guys I'm cool with, like not cool with like as far as like we hang out or nothing, but it's one of those things that it's like we follow each other on Instagram, we say what's up, blah blah blah, and that joke around. They love my memes and shit. You get me?
It's a small circle of people in Southern California, especially in the weight classes you're talking about. The top tier is you and those dudes.
Yeah. So for me, it's like I know these fights are gonna happen. Like
it has to.
Like bro, I think what is he? He's Central American, right? Rick.
Yeah.
Rick, yeah. Okay, bro. You put that me and Rick Combate Americas on their debuts, bro. People love it. You get me?
That's what it's made for. That's what Combate is made for. Because they're trying to get that viewership built up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's lit. I like
you get me? Like for me, like man.
Oh, Heather, tell her to get you the 125.
Right? You get me? Yeah, like bro, I'm telling you. You get me? Like
I'm gonna cut up segments of this show and send it to each of them.
Hey, bro, do it, bro. You get me?
He's calling people out. He's hungry.
Yeah, bro. It's just for me. I want fights that are not just risky, but fights that like when I win, it's like something to me.
Sure.
It's like okay, I took that guy out. You get me? So like maybe I don't have to fight homeboy right away. You get me? I could fight that guy. Like for me, I don't want to get guys that just like. It's like who'd you beat? What's his name? Like, it's not.
I think you're beyond that now. I think they're coming your way.
Yeah.
I think we're in a good time for that because there's no reason to throw those kind of can fights at you.
Yeah.
Right? Right now, we need fights.
Yeah.
Real fights.
Yeah, no.
People are hungry for it. So, as a fighter, I can feel it from you. But as
Yeah.
a fan, people are hungry for
Yeah.
fights, man.
Yeah.
I know we got UFC, but our Southern California scene is bursting.
Yeah.
With Epic and Sparstar. And
Yeah, yeah.
LXF. I mean, all these guys are
Yeah,
throwing fights,
LXF
man.
is giving a lot of guys
MMA Inc.,
opportunity.
right?
Yeah, MMA Event Inc. too. Like they had a killer show. Man, I wish I would have fought. Oh, that guy. I don't think he's gonna go pro. That guy that I was supposed to fight that day.
Yeah.
Like, bro, don't be like
Don't get ahead of yourself.
yeah, hey, something I before that show, I had to do my medicals, and I found out my hand, I had a messed up hand for that fight.
You fracture it?
I don't know exactly what happened, but literally, like, I was like, you know what, my power hand, I'm not probably gonna use it, because my hand hurts like crazy. I didn't want to say nothing.
Crazy way to go into a fight with no power hand.
Yeah, but like I was gonna just jits him, you know what I mean? Like,
Jits the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Real quick, Daniel Apahone
Daniel Arpahone.
says homie needs to shave off that silly string off his head. Much love, brother.
We love
man,
Arpahone.
that's
That's what he
who's that, Shrek?
Dave Arpahone too.
Shrek. Oh, I love Daniel. That's Shrek though. You get me?
Yeah, one in the chamber ready for him.
Yeah, I love that guy.
What's up, Shrek?
Daniel,
He's a homie.
yeah, I love that guy. Part of the Our Life CBD family too,
For
you know. Love that guy, you know what I mean? A two-time champ, two-time Camel State champ, you know what I mean?
Yep.
You know?
His dad too. His dad's salt of the earth. Dude.
Yeah.
Dave Arpahone
Still looks like Shrek though, you get me? But, but I got much love for him, you get me? Yeah. What's
Heard
it called?
from the man.
You get me?
I like waffles. Damn donkey.
Oh, he gave us the number one.
Give you flipping fingers. laughing.
Love that dude.
Love you, bro. Love you.
Right. Raging
Yeah.
Bull.
Yeah, Raging Bull, man. Still needs to bring me a shirt too, bro. He had a bunch of shirts made. I told him I like gray, you know. I love gray.
His are all black.
Gray and green, all black, bro. Give me gray, bro. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like but I love that guy. I actually gave him that name, by the way.
Raging Bull?
No. He's Shrek. No,
Shrek,
Kenny.
Shrek.
Kenny calls him that.
Oh,
Kenny
shit.
calls him that. I didn't give him. But when it was funny because he called him Shrek, and then I look at him and I'm like, oh, you do look like Shrek, bro. You know what I mean?
That's
I
funny.
hope his chick doesn't look like Fiona.
Yeah,
Just kidding,
no,
Daniel.
my boy's ready. He's single, ready to mingle. You get me?
Hell yeah.
He just said, "Stay out of the swamp, homie."
Yo.
He's asking, "Where's my shirt?"
I got him. I got you, bro. I got you.
We gotta throw you a Gym Crasher shirt too, so we'll send you both of you guys away.
Hey, hell yeah. You got me?
You know
See?
it. You know
I mean,
it.
I'm making shit happen, bro.
Right?
You know?
Keeping everybody dressed during COVID.
You feel me? Yeah.
Advantage and fight.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Hell yeah. I want to see Arpahone fight again too,
Yeah.
man.
Bro, like
Right?
he was supposed to fight for that. He had an injury that before that show, you know. But you know, it happens, you know. But he'll be back.
You
Man.
got a
Like,
mean
the-
team there, dude.
Yeah. No, it's like, so. It's honestly, I would not be where I'm at in my career without Black House, Daniel in particular, because he's the one that invited me to Black House.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. We both fought on the show, and then I was like, hey, bro, didn't you fight at the first MMA Event Inc. show? He's like, yeah, I remember you, blah, blah, this and that. He's like, hey, bro, you should come down to Black House, you know, blah, blah. He told me, like, he was lying because there was nobody my size there, you know, but he's like, we got a lot of guys for you to train with, bro. Yeah, you know, he's like, we got a lot of guys for you to train with and this and that, you know, and I'm like, all right, cool. I went, my first day was sparring, you know, they gave it to me.
course.
But, you know, but after, this is, like, I feel like I'm the guy, like, I'm not the guy, but I'm one of the guys there now, you get me? I feel like I'm what resembles Black House, you
When I go
know?
to Black House, I expect to see you.
Yeah, you know,
Soup,
like,
Arpahone, all those
Yeah,
guys. Kaden
yeah.
Johnson, of course.
yeah, you know, so for
The
me,
crew, man.
yeah, and
Tristan.
I trained there full time.
Yeah,
Elon,
of course.
yeah, Elon, of course, man.
You don't get in without Elon.
Yeah, you don't get, you know, Elon, he's one, like, honestly, Elon's taken care of me over the years, and I feel like, you know, he's someone that I really, like, I trust with my career, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's, like, he takes care of me, you know? Like, that's the
love
best
that.
way I could say, you know?
And
Like,
then you guys get, you know, Anderson Silva coming through, Lyoto Machida
Yeah.
coming through.
yeah, I don't
Come
spar
on.
with Lyoto.
Can't
I learned my
imagine.
lesson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. he was telling me to like hit him harder and stuff. I'm like, nah, bro, because if I hit you harder, you're gonna hit me back
We know
harder.
the rules,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, you get me? Like he was trying to encourage me to spar him like harder and stuff, and I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not trying to go there today. You get me? Like you're too big, and you're looking kind of, intense today. You get me? So I was like, yeah,
Laser focused.
yeah,
you know
you
what I
get me?
mean?
Yeah, like
Go
I could
out
spar with Anderson because he's more like when you spar with Anderson, it's more like he's trying to he's gonna teach you, like it's one of those like
Tell me, because this is something that we all just dream of, and yet you're living it. So
Yeah,
tell us
well-
what sparring with Anderson Silva is all about.
well. He doesn't. Well, if you're a guy his size, you guys trade. When you're a guy like my size, he's more on the like
Touch and go.
yeah, touch and go. He's trying to show you what's up. You get me?
That's cool.
Like he still showboats with you, and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Like but my main training partners are Mark, Anthony, Christian, Tristan, Albert. Like those are the guys I mainly like.
Albert's fast.
Yeah, bro.
We're talking about hands.
Everything that dude throws
Yeah.
hurts. Like one time, this is true, and we just talked about this like literally a week ago. We sparred. After we were done sparring, I went to the restroom. I was spitting out blood, and I just was looking at myself in the mirror, like, all right, you got through that shit. You get me? Like,
You lived.
like, yeah, no, like Albert, like, it's when it's camp time. It's camp time. You
That's
get
why
me?
you're ready for a fight.
Yeah.
You're sparring with those dudes. You're ready to go.
Yeah, no,
You're
like,
tuned up.
yeah, no, but like I was like looking at myself in the mirror, kind of shaking too, like, oh shit, like, this motherfucker. You get me? Like, it was one of those good sparring sessions, and
That's the best brotherhood right there.
yeah.
He's super sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's looking good.
Yeah, no, look, Albert, if he doesn't go and like have another title fight for LXF, he's in like he's knocking on that door, and they know he's knocking on that door.
Good.
Like they know,
Didn't he just go down there
He went to Vegas, like that dude.
on deck, right?
Yeah, he just to be like, hey, bro, if you need my services, I'm here. That dude
Somebody
is a
falls out, I'm
yeah,
ready.
yeah, bro. He was ready to fight a 55er too. Dude, that dude is a savage, and those are those things that's just like, bro. He deserves, bro. He not only does he deserve, like, he. What does he have left to do in the scene that he's in? You get me?
He's done it all.
Like he's back up there. He's just like. But we've had situations like that. Crystals, he was in the UFC, then was dropped, and then he got back on. But Albert, he's there's nothing for him to do where he's at right now, except he could defend his belt one more time. But the UFC is just, I feel like they know that he's knocking that door. They're just trying to, put him back on their terms,
Yeah.
That's pretty much it, that's all it is. But he's definitely someone that I really want to see back in the UFC because he, like I said, he not only deserves, he's like I said, like for that clique that we have, he's kind of like that leader that's kind of like, he's that big brother that likes to talk shit, but he's just someone that you could count on, so I got so much love and so much respect for Albert, he actually is the one that put me on with Brazilian Samurai, because we were going to be on the same card, and my coaches at the time, they like one of them went to Evolve MMA, and then my other one, he's the head coach of Cobrina, Texas, so I was kind of left like with just not much coaching at Black House, and he's like, hey bro, like, try Brazilian Samurai. He's one hell of, and he was right. Like honestly, he's gotten me more ready than any other coach has ever had. Like I feel so good right now. His system is just so like, his system is appreciated by someone that is there to do work, and that's what Albert is, that's what I am, and like that's what a lot of the guys are in that circle are doing, so I feel ready, man. I just want to fight, like the only part I probably don't want to deal with is making weight, but let's do it, you get me?
Feel you. It's got to be the roughest part.
Yeah.
What's the go-to meal after he wins?
Always ready meals. Ready meals. Well, go to win after wins.
After you weigh in, and you don't have to make weight anymore. Do you pig out or do you just keep it cool for the fight?
I keep it cool for the fight.
Because some people go right to ice cream and cheeseburgers.
Oh really? I mean, I've heard that's the thing to do. You get me?
It's crazy.
No, but I mean,
So after the fight, what do you go for?
oh, In-N-Out.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, In-N-Out,
This guy.
In-N-Out or Thai food or like Buffalo Wild Wings or
I like
something,
that.
you know,
That's
like
a pretty good variety.
yeah.
You like to eat, bro.
yeah, no,
I dig it.
like bro, I'm telling you, you guys aren't.
You just excited Joey.
I'm this is not
Jeez.
like this is my territory. If, like we guys bring out some tacos, like I'll scare you guys. You
Hell
get
yeah.
me?
Hell yeah.
Well, you got competition, brother.
We're gonna
No,
do that.
no, bro,
We're
like-
gonna do an episode of Food Jitsu with you.
Hey, I'm telling you, bro.
Set this up. One day, Joey versus Chris Cruz in a taco eating contest.
Hey, let's
Why
do
am I
it.
excluded?
No, check this out. This is what we'll do. We'll go down to Black House. Albert already invited us. We'll roll.
Yeah.
We'll roll.
Yeah.
After rolling, we'll
Tacos.
We'll go to tacos.
All right.
You guys-
Tacos.
All right, don't talk your way out of this
I
one.
know.
All right?
Right here, right here. Oh! The champ is here. The champ is here.
Yeah, bro. Hey, I've won a pie eating contest before.
Whoa.
I've won. Yeah,
I can
won
eat some pie.
Yeah, I could eat pie. You get me?
What kind of
No,
pie?
That's why I'm here.
yeah, no, but
day
like the
long.
guys, they actually were like, cause I was the smallest guy in the table too,
Yeah.
and they were just like, dude,
Kobayashi.
like I didn't, you know, like there was one guy that took me out though, because like. But it's just I got discouraged of how fast he was eating at first, but that's what was his downfall. You get me? You gotta. There's a system to that
Play
too.
with the pie a little bit.
You
Play
get
with
me?
it, you know.
Yeah, you get
Sniff
me?
it and just lick it and just.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
guys
man.
that do that means something else don't work. Do a lot of
Yeah.
that.
Taco
No,
eating contest, bro?
as Daniel, like
it.
he knows. Like I'm a motherfucker when it comes down to the dinner
I'm a
table,
motherfucker,
bro.
too.
Yeah, you get me? Like I could eat. You get me? I've scared guys.
Joey's alive.
I'm mad now.
We talk about tacos. He starts talking. I love it.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, like, you see my stories, you get me? But like, no, I because I have to start getting ready for fights. I'm one of my new sponsors, Always Ready Meals.
Yes.
Yeah, and I've been
Jim,
like,
talk
I've been.
about it, man. Always
Yeah,
ready.
yeah, Always Ready Meals. Alex, I linked up with them through Tristan and Albert, and like, they've been like blessing me so much, man. They've been blessing me.
You keep your
like,
macros on. Is that what that's all about?
Uh,
Macros, which is the balanced way to eat for fighting, keeping you ready. So
Yeah.
You don't overdo it or underdo it.
Yeah, well, I mean, for me, like, since I'm not strict on it because of like not having fights and stuff, I'm kind of like, oh, I still, you know, because they blessed me because they hooked me up and my daughter. You know what I mean?
That's
Like she
cool.
loves their orange
We
chicken.
love
You
your
know?
daughter. That's why I posted
Yeah.
that today.
Yeah, bro. Like, hey, man,
We interviewed
she's
her
watching
with-
this right now, probably.
no.
You know?
Dig it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You know?
Oh, no.
Like,
Tell Joey that he's gonna keep it G-rated now.
yeah, no, but like my
Plug your
she,
ears when
like,
Joey talks.
Yeah, when that's my segment, we gotta cover those ears.
Yeah, no, but like basically like my like my wife, she's like, okay, not this one. You get me?
Cool,
Don't-
cool.
Yeah, you know.
We got parental guidance.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, you know,
We
like
left your brother downstairs. That's all good.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, you know, Our Life CBD, you know, taking care of
We
me.
love
Like,
those guys, too.
they've been, you know, my mom, she just had surgery, and she had surgery, hip replacement, and you
that's
know,
heavy.
like that was a huge and like honestly, me and my brother, we massage her and stuff like that with the massage oil, and it helps her so much, like, and knocks her out, you know.
Wow.
So that puts in so much work, and I've been using it. And then back to the thing about my hand, ever since I started using, because I found out in my medicals that I'm deficient in vitamin D. That means I'm more likely to get fractures and
Sure.
stuff like that.
Sure.
So,
a lot of people are.
oh really?
But you got to take vitamin D3 with K2 to absorb it.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't have to tell you that. Otherwise, you just piss it out. Well,
I didn't know that.
whoever's handling your vitamins, I'm sure they'll take care of you. But
Yeah.
both.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't share everything with them, like, as far as, like, you know, fractures and
Because
stuff
we're
like
dark, we don't absorb the sun like everybody else does.
Really?
Yeah, you and me, same color, brother.
Yeah, I didn't even know it had anything to do with skin color, you get me?
Sometimes you
Yeah.
don't get enough D3, man.
Yeah, okay. So you learn everything
Yeah, a
you
little
know,
bit
every
here
day.
and there, right?
But, yeah, like, I've been, you know, and then that, you know, the CBD and actually wrapping my hands, they,
Right.
you know, it's really
Getting a
helped me
proper
out.
wrap.
Yeah, you
you
know,
know?
like, I remember, like, when I first went to, because I was coming from a jiu-jitsu school, you get me? So I'll go in there and, like, hit the bag hard as hell, and then they'll be like,
Ruin your
hey, you don't
hand.
wrap your hands? Like, I'm like, bro,
I'm a dry dogger.
you know what I mean? Like, you know.
I don't wrap nothing.
Yeah, there
I
it
got
is.
baby.
Hey, you feel me? Like, you know, and then,
But how did that feel when somebody strapped the wrap on properly, right?
yeah.
That's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
And not the light wraps. I'm
Yeah,
talking for
no,
flat wraps.
yeah. Honestly, I'm the one that wraps my hands to every practice. Now
Wow.
I see a lot of guys that don't wrap their hands when we're drilling with each other.
Yeah.
They don't always wrap their hands. They just slap the boxes. And no, I'm very cautious of everything I do. Like I feel like I train like a professional every day.
You can have longevity in the game if you do.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
people don't realize the wear and tear.
Yeah.
You know, your joints will give, your hands
Yeah.
are going to give. Obviously, you've already felt the damage
Yeah.
to the hands, so Protect your hands.
Yeah.
Having the proper gloves too.
Yeah, protect your neck too.
Protect
You
your
get me?
neck.
Feel me? Yeah, don't let me near that.
Keep
you
your
get me?
hands close and your enemies closer.
There we go. You get me? But yeah, man, like just everything. I'm actually you know, so shout out to Our Life CBD. Always,
Hell
you know,
yeah.
they, you know, taking care of me. Like, you know, I love Sean. Always, you know,
Highest
you know.
dosage of CBD you're gonna get on the market.
Hey, there we go.
Right? Make
Yeah.
you feel good.
Yeah.
Just don't touch your
Got you,
pee-pee.
got you another issue for your mom. Take
Hell
care.
yeah.
Thank you,
John's
brother.
got stuff
Appreciate
from
it.
mama.
Yeah, no, my mom, she's like,
God bless you.
yeah, no, and then she sent something, you know, for you, you know, because she's like, she's,
Tamales, baby.
yeah, no, yeah, don't get too excited now, you know. She said, you know, like that, you know, she's loving it, man. Like
That's cool.
I gave her some tincture too. You know, she like knocks her out too. She's been like, you know, I would love if you guys could meet her too. You know, like
yeah.
as her, because she has honestly, I thought she was gonna be like on some like a vegetable status. You know, like
man.
you know,
Sorry
like
to hear that.
you know, because of the hip replacement.
Yeah.
I thought she wasn't gonna be
It
able
kind
to
of
move.
ruins you for a while, but
Yeah.
she's recovering.
No, she's walking in a walker.
Love it.
She's walking in a walker,
That's all it
not
takes.
the whole day, you know, but like
She can
she'll
move.
go, she'll walk, and then like, you know, we help her, you know, do like essential things in the house, you know, but like she's been doing great, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Thank goodness.
yeah, no, thank God. And then you know, another one of my sponsors, on Broadway Tattoo. I'm getting tatted this
Hell
week.
yeah.
You get me? Like finally, it's been
What
a
you
minute.
getting on you?
I'm thinking about getting well, it depends. You get me? I'm probably gonna get more filling of the cage all over my missing gaps
It's
and
your life,
stuff.
brother. Yeah.
Yeah, and because I got two of my boys getting tatted there too. Like I brought them like from the gym too. They're gonna get tatted too. So if they get tatted, I'm probably not gonna get my neck tatted, but I'm gonna get my neck tatted too. You
Fill
know?
it up.
Or you
Yeah,
make
for
sure you put Joey beat my ass in the taco eating contest.
If
Right in there.
if it happens, you get me? But I don't see that happening, bro.
I don't either.
Like,
Man.
you get me?
There's not any room left, Joe. We're gonna
Yeah.
put it all.
I'm gonna eat and shit out at the same time.
Hey man,
I'll wear a diaper.
I could make it happen too.
Right?
You get
You
me?
gotta take
Like,
an X-Lax and that before
Huh.
clear out the pipes.
So
Like-
where's the tacos coming from, guys?
Yeah,
Where are you guys gonna
what's
choose?
in Gardena? What's close to Black House? Anything good?
shoot.
I know Tam's Burgers. That's where we always hit up after Black House.
Hey, we could do tacos. They got good tacos there.
Yeah.
They got they
No,
got.
we gotta go taqueria. We gotta get down.
Yeah.
We gotta find something. We'll find something.
I'll start making the fire right
We'll hit
now.
up Kenny
I mean,
Johnson.
somewhere
Kenny
they have
Johnson will go.
handmade tortillas. you get me?
Arpajon, where we
yeah.
eating?
Yeah.
Right?
That's me, Joey.
I
Yeah.
know there's Diana's right there. They make good tacos.
Yeah. They also have
Figure
a
it out.
cool chicken spot too, like where they put the chicken with the wood and everything.
Oh man.
Oh, how about
Oh.
Peruvian, bro? There's a bomb.
Oh, you get full, man. They deep fry that
I know
stuff.
they get their stuff in cream and
Hey,
stuff.
I could eat that too.
Maybe you can have a pupusa eating contest.
Oh what?
Yeah.
Hey,
pupusa.
I'll kill you there too, bro.
Jeez.
Joey's never eaten a pupusa.
I ain't playing pupusas in my life.
Prove it. Prove it.
Yeah, I mean like
No
yeah.
complaints here.
Hey, we got Adam Araby on deck. He's got a new segment with us, going to be talking about UFC. We got a big card coming up this weekend. We talked about the odds earlier with Garrett Kerman. But Adam, you got something for us? You got something prepared?
Well, yeah. Let me bring up the card real quick.
We'll bring it up on the big screen. Can we bring it up? No? You're going to bring up the main card. Let's talk about the main card. Top to bottom. We already know that
top
Usman's
to
the
bottom?
man, right?
All right. Well,
The top five, John.
Top five is what I mean. Top to bottom, though.
all right. Well, in the main card.
Okay, bottom to top.
I know he knows.
Right? Break open that pupusa. Come on.
Bring it up. Oh,
Let's do this.
all right.
There you go. Robert's got it up there on the
Okay,
board.
Let's start.
Top. So we're talking about Peter Yan, Jose Aldo. They call him Jose where I come from, but Jose is what he likes to
Jose.
call, right?
Yeah.
All right.
But you
They
think,
take that personal too, man.
what do you think about Amanda Rivas and Paige Van Zandt? Paige hasn't been in the.
Personally, I like Amanda Ribas for this fight just because I think like there's not much on the line for Paige Van Zandt to win this one
She's
because
just
she's already
beautiful.
looking to like
She looks
kind
so
of
good.
step out and test out free agency after
Yeah.
this fight, and she's been on record of saying this. And I believe it was who brought up a good point.
She's looking on the way
Daniel,
out.
it was either Daniel Cormier or like Ariel Helwani brought up this point. It's like her and her husband are so close and have such a special bond.
Love
and I
that.
feel like when you're in the same business and you're supporting each other like that, she would want to eventually go to Bellator where her husband Austin Hubbard is. So I'm gonna have to go with Amanda Ribas on this one, and plus very well-rounded fighter, especially if you look at her record. Actually, like basically 3 submissions, 3 TKOs, and 3 decisions, and all 9 wins. So I'm
What
gonna
about
go
you,
with
Chris?
Amanda
What do you think?
Ribas for this one.
I gotta agree with him. You know, like I feel like, you know, I'm not saying that's her mentality, but I just think that she knows this could be like, she just wants to go on a winning, but like deuces UFC, you know.
Yeah, and
Deuces.
plus, like, she's coming off of a lot of injuries, you know, a lot of issues with her hands that kept reoccurring. So we just don't
Get her some
know.
Our Life CBD.
Jessica
She needs
Andrade, right?
Personally,
Jessica versus Rose, dude.
Yeah.
Right? I love Rose, dude.
I
I'm
love
going
Rose.
with Rose, to be honest.
And I
with
thought
this
she
one.
won. I thought she was winning. I just think she just
was
got
having
caught.
a perfect fight and just got caught.
Yeah.
But she's finally in the perfect mind space. Like, I feel like the issues when she was champion, you could see the pressures on her, and just being a person with just, you know, trauma and just that constant, like, people being in her face, all this attention, it just, you could see it wear on her. But now that she's had this recharge, you know, we've all been alone, she's been able to live the life that she wants. I just feel like she's had a new motivation. And plus, with that last fight, she was just perfect.
She showed
she's
us
so
that she
technical.
could do it, right? She
Yeah.
beat Joanna.
Oh yeah,
So there's
Twice.
nothing she can't do.
twice.
Price
Beat
is
Joanna
right.
twice.
Yep, she had to prove that
Decision
she-
and knockout.
She had to prove that it was real.
And so I really am going with Rose on that one. And then this one's an exciting fight. This could honestly go either way, but personally, I'm gonna go with Peter Yan because he's more within his striking. He's a lot more like what's the word? Diverse. With Jose Aldo, we don't know what kind of Jose Aldo we're gonna get. If you look at his last few fights, you can really see Jose's actually kind of changed his style from this very like technical Thai boxer. He's gonna chop you down with the legs, eat you away at your body, and he's going to eventually hit that flying knee. Well, now the new Jose Aldo that we see is actually more of a boxer, if you notice. He'll maybe throw like one or two leg kicks in a fight now, but, you know, and we don't know how injured his shins are or what
I was going to
injuries
say,
he
there's
may
some
have.
damage, right?
Yeah, that, for sure,
that's
for
like-
sure. Get him
but
some
if
Our Life
you-
CBD too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
CBD.
Yeah, I mean, like, you
From
got
a
to.
Muay Thai guy, tell me about that. The damage that you get to your shins
Yeah,
year over year, they're calcified, they're falling apart, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not there like, you know, Jose Aldo, but I feel like that's definitely the case. Yeah, I feel like we don't know what Jose Aldo's gonna show up. You know, the Jose Aldo of today would do better in a boxing ring than he would do in with these, especially Peter Yan. He's hungry. He wants to be champ.
Yeah.
You know, like that's.
But
couldn't
Aldo
say
did
better.
look great at like 135. You could tell he was reinvigorated. He gave up a lot of more muscle mass, but he was still fast. He was able to keep up with Marlon. And plus, you look at, like I said, that boxing style. I think Jose Aldo has probably one of the best body shots in MMA right now. Like you look at like before on the way here, I was literally watching him
Powerhouse
in the
at 35.
Hanato Moicano, and he's just chewing away at his body, just with hard shots, and you could see Hanato just slow down slowly. So I think this is going to be an all-action fight, but I am going to go Peter Yan
I'm
just
going
because of the
Peter
more
Yan
diverse
also.
Yeah,
skill.
same here.
With the
Right.
momentum, too.
Telling me.
That momentum is a big factor.
Then
And then this
Volkanovski?
very fun fight,
What the hell?
Volkanovski versus
Holloway?
Max Holloway.
Unbelievable.
This is an interesting fight. I've been going back and forth on this one in my head a lot.
Don't
you
tell
know.
that to our producer.
I've been really going back and forth.
He only goes one way on this fight.
I know.
Oh,
I mean,
he's gonna hate
I'm
me.
a big Max
Yeah,
Holloway
still,
fan.
don't
you
be
know?
nice to him. Just tell it like
I'm a
it
big
is.
like Max Holloway. I love his career, but it's you just don't know with like the training going on and all that. Like, I don't believe it, but Max claimed he got all his training in over Zoom classes.
Wow.
Yeah, and but personally, I don't really believe that. You know, he had mats and everything, and he's been training basically like
I don't
quarantine
think people
style
in
all
Hawaii
his
have
career.
stopped training.
Bro,
I'll be
no one
honest.
stopped
here we go.
training.
There's no way.
Oh, here we go.
No.
I'll tell you straight facts. He's been in there. So yeah,
Training.
that he's lying.
Right?
Straight facts. Max is not training only at home.
Straight from his cousin.
Yeah,
Straight from his
right.
cousin.
Straight
from his cousin.
Straight from the loco moco
Yeah.
himself.
The I feel like the most interesting factor of this fight though is like if you watch the last one, it's like, in my opinion, the reason that Alex won that fight was because of that incredible game planning and just that leg that he was just taking out. He just chopping Max with those leg kicks, and it wasn't necessarily. I don't think they were doing that much damage to Max because you know you see the guy at post like fight, you know, dancing out in the club.
He eats those.
But it was more the fact of like if you look at Max's style and the fact that he maximizes his range. He doesn't have a very long range actually. Volkanovski has like I believe 2-3 inches on him. Max's reach is only 69 inches for a 5'11" guy. So a lot of in the way that he strikes, you notice like he's very leaning into it. So I feel like it's really I'm going with Max on this one just because I'm an old school Max fan. but
You don't want the door to be locked next Tuesday.
yeah, but
I know.
if
I get you. It's all
but
good.
if Volkanovski can still take it if he comes in with the same like a very very good detailed game.
It's a
Calf
great
kicks.
Calf kicks.
Calf kicks, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I feel like it's just like Max has that Nate Diaz like volume.
Yes,
like
very
strike,
fast
yeah.
hands. One of
Yeah.
the fastest hands.
But when you put him against like power guys, I feel like it's just, you know, unless it becomes a cardio factor,
Yeah.
you know, because he was getting tired towards the end, you know. So,
but
but
Max does need to plant his feet, and it's like with those leg kicks, it's, you can't be planting your feet. You got to be quick and out of there.
Yeah.
On to this very, very exciting main event that just got announced this week. Kamaru Usman and Jorge Masvidal, guys.
Unbelievable. Super fight.
What was your guys' reaction when this fight got announced?
It's unbelievable. They
I
put
wanted
it together.
Gilbert.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu guy, we gotta keep it together.
That's true.
I like
Keep it in
Jorge.
the
I was
family,
excited,
you know?
I
though.
like Masvidal. And it's
That
gonna
was
be
the
a-
original
Yeah.
fight, though. That was the original fight to make.
I was thinking with this one, like, just because I had to come up with the analysis kind of quickly, but I was thinking in my head, I feel like early rounds it's going to be Masvidal's fight. I feel like early rounds he's going to come on strong. You know, he's going to have that very technical style. He's very much a sharpshooter. But as we've seen with Kamaru Usman, and like just the many different styles Kamaru could go, you know, I feel like he's one of the best like transition athletes. You know, D2 college wrestler, very wrestling heavy. But then you see with the Colby Covington fight and other fights, he's just completely evolved his game into a complete mixed martial artist. He's not just sticking with like one style. It's very technical. Like he's not just out here blasting double legs. He's very technical with his double legs. He'll hide your feet down. He'll be very sneaky with his things, along with his clinch work against the cage. I think he has some of the best clinch works I've seen in the 170 division. So
Dig it, man.
if it ends in the early rounds, it's going to be Masvidal's fight. But if it goes all five, I'm going to have to go Usman.
And that is the badass breakdown from Adam Arabi.
Yeah. Sleeper fight of the night,
he's
though,
right.
we didn't get to. That is the main event of the prelim. Volkanovski versus Yuri Prochazka. I think that's going to be potential fight of the night.
It's a stat card.
Because that's Yuri's first fight in the UFC, and that guy has had almost all his wins have come by first round like TKO.
Flying halfway around the world, you're looking at 18 hours to get over there. Does that take away something from some of those guys being able to be on their game if they're not getting there early? 18-hour flight, bro.
Yeah.
Like
No,
5-hour
okay.
flights.
I'm gonna tell you something that happened
wanna
to me.
know.
David Dinkin, love that guy too.
The whole
Chief.
Dinkin family, bro.
Yeah, I love the whole family.
them.
Jackie Dinkin, I love them.
Whole
That's my mom and dad of the
Dad's a
MMA
legend,
world.
dude.
Yeah, you know. He called me, hey Chris, I need you to fight for California Fight League, 1 day's notice, right? And I told him, hey, like.
Out in the desert.
Out in the desert.
That's where they put it on.
He told me this, and I work my job. I'm a guard. I clock in at 9:30, get out at 6 a.m. I told him, hey, he hit me up at 8 a.m. And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna think about it. I was like, it was Chief, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna tell him that I'm let me sleep on it. And then like I already had my mindset on saying no. He's like, hey, look, Chris, I really need you to do this one. After this, I promise you a title fight.
Hey.
And I'm like, all right, fine, I'll do it. You know,
You're on
but
no sleep.
yeah, no, I slept that night. This
That's
was
good.
Thursday. Okay, so Friday I went to work still because I couldn't call off because I hadn't passed probation yet. You get me? So I had to pass probation. You get me? Like we do this thing called box pull. That means like you don't have to stand on your shift the whole day. Like we pull the chips out the boxes, but you can leave early. So I did that. Slept as soon as I got home. Left like around 1 or 2 p.m. on Saturday.
Weigh-ins.
All right. No, but that's the thing. They just did like some thing where they just looked at me from my scale. But they kind of like, they made sure like, your boy was, But, and then like my opponent was cool with it. But the thing about me and my opponent though, I told him like, hey bro, I cannot make 135. So we had to fight at 145. He was supposed to fight at 135. I'm like, look bro, it's easier for you to, chug 2 water bottles than for me to, and you want to fight bro. Like, so if you want to fight, like I can make it happen. But
That's
just,
cool.
like straight up,
At least you're straight up. I like that.
Miramontes, you get me? He's cool guy, cool dude, you get me? Like, super, like, we had a good fight, I won all 3 rounds though, you get me? I'm not, like, straight up, I ain't gonna, sugarcoat it. But, I'm undefeated as a 145er too. I don't know if you guys know that.
Feeling it, man.
Yeah, so, back to the thing. Like I got there. I hate being the last fight. I'm usually one of the last fights. I'm usually like the 7th fight, like the 4th. I got there, had to sign some paperwork. Got viewed by the doctor. And they're like, "Hey, Chris, you're the 2nd fight." I'm like, bro, like the one time I want you guys to put me at the end, you guys have me like I was sleeping in the truck. Like I wasn't even sleeping. I was just in the truck all uncomfortable and stuff. Like, bro, like,
It's like being in a plane, bro.
Yeah.
You can't sleep on a plane.
All right, and two of my friends from my coaches didn't corner me for this. It was all my call. You get me? Like I'm not. They would have been like, nah, bro. Yeah,
Don't do it.
yeah, don't do it. I had 2 of my boys. I believe you guys met one of my boys called Robert. He's always with me.
Mhm.
And one of my other guys that I was coaching, literally, I literally was in the back getting ready for the fight, teaching them how to hold mitts for me.
Oh, shit.
Like I was like, bro, like hold this for me, hold these uppercuts for me. I was hitting uppercuts, blah blah, and then like I literally, oh, this is hilarious. I looked as I'm gonna walk out. I looked at them and I'm like, all right, guys, whatever happens, happens, all right. And they were like, bro, like we didn't tell you that. They told me this after the fight. They're like, bro, I literally was like, dude, this dude literally drove 4 hours or 3 hours or whatever it was just to come and lose this fight. You get me? But he's a savage for that, Like, I went, beat him every round. Look at the fight, California Fight League, Christopher Cruz for his Miramontes. It was one of my best performances. You get me?
I was there, dude.
Yeah, I love that.
I know where it was. It was right
Yeah.
there at the San Bernardino, what do you call it? San Bernardino Fairgrounds.
Yeah, it was. I mean, like, and literally in my mindset, I was like, if I don't finish this dude in the first round, I lost this fight. But I went and I won every round.
Yep.
So
It's cool.
and also like having a cool ass ref too, like
Who refed it? Is it Mike
Beltran? Yeah,
Number 1
Yeah.
referee of the year.
Yeah, there we go.
Vote for the homie.
Yeah, vote for Beltran. You get me?
Yeah.
Like the way he's like, handle your business. Oh, I love that. It's like, okay, you know what's up. You get me? Like,
Right? Keeps it
it,
real.
it reminds me of like fights in the alley. Like, all right, I'm about to handle your business. Super cool dude.
Very cool. Very cool. But yes, Adam Araby, that was really cool breakdown of the fight card. We like the main card because that's the meat and potatoes. But you did mention, and you are right, that the pre-card is awesome too.
I'm amazed nobody has heard of this fight. And like this fighter Yuri, he's amazing.
Very cool. Excited, man. It's on Fight Island. First ever Fight Island.
What weight
fight.
is that? What weight class?
205.
205.
205 versus
Yeah,
Volkan
I need to
Ozdemir.
Feed him to Arpahone.
You feel me? Alright.
Hell yeah.
Really?
Yuri was actually, Yuri was losing to CB Dalloway.
CB Dalloway's
Oh,
legit
that's
too,
a-
yeah. Hey,
Knocked
Okay.
CB Dalloway
Right?
out
Unfortunately.
like
Crazy.
cold.
Dude.
And then Bader wanted to fight him and defend his belt.
Give Kent the microphone. Kent's talking at the table. Tell us what your thoughts are, Kent.
All right.
Clark Kent.
Thank you, Dondo, for the introduction. So Yuri basically was just fighting for a Ryzen, I believe, over at Japan. Recently just finished off CB Dalloway. After that, technically, Ryden Bader's camp was trying to work on negotiation to fight against Yuri and defend his light heavyweight title over at Bellator. But Yuri decided to go to UFC where the top competition is at. So simple as that.
Shit, yeah.
But yes, that
cue
is
me.
a really interesting card too
Say,
as well.
hey, cue me.
Yeah.
That's a Kentology for you.
Yeah.
We love you, brother. Thank you for that.
No, of course.
Hey, we're on to our next segment. We got the big guy in the house
jeez.
sitting right next to me and Chris.
Put your kids to sleep.
He's full of bulls, what I say, but this is bull or no bull.
Oh, there we go.
Sometimes it's the
Oh,
truth. Tell us, Joe. Bring it in.
Well, welcome to my bull or no bull, where I got 3 stories and one of them's true. So I hope you're prepared for this, and I'm hoping you're ready to get your ass kicked on a taco eating contest. You heard it here. This guy right here thinks he can claim he can.
Plug your daughter's ears if you're watching.
Yeah.
You know.
You know better. You know better, baby.
Anytime that guy speaks, plug your ears.
So here's one of the stories. You ever been to like a sex festival?
No.
like a big honestly, never been like a big orgy. Like
Is that what you wake up to?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, have you ever been to one of those? You ever heard of a sex festival where you just get crazy, give it hell?
No,
I haven't even seen
my
a
wife
movie on
locks
it.
me in the house.
It happened to this lady. She was 57 years old. She, some old ladies, they get, they
57
rejuvenate.
old, huh?
She rejuvenates. She's like, I want to get my thing and my thrill on. I mean, it's just like that one lady from Golden Girls, that one horny lady. What's her name? Blanche, or I forgot what her name was. She was a little hot old lady. I kind of dig it.
Keeping it real with the Golden
But
Girls
this girl, let me tell you, this girl was going it, giving it hell. She was playing tug of war. She was playing jelly wrestling.
What was she tugging on?
Tugging on something. I figured out tugging on something. I don't think she needed.
Was that you, Joey the Bull?
No, believe me, it would be like a big ship rope if you want to tug on this.
That's like the workout, right?
Yeah, like that'll be my dick. That'll be my dick right there.
Holy moly!
Yeah, and so she was on a sex swing, and then she was getting grounded and pounded on the sex swing. Oh Lord! And she was screaming Abraham Lincoln's name, Moses' name, because that's how old she was. She was getting pounded hard until eventually she had a heart attack. So they had to fly in a helicopter, get her, bring her back to the hospital. She wound up dying. So
she had the time of her life.
She had the time of her life. At least she died fucking.
Yeah.
So
that's how I want to go out.
I mean, hell, me too. I want to. Hey,
or
man.
eating tacos, you get me?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'd rather go out fucking. I mean, I'd rather have my lady on your head.
Joey's had enough tacos.
Well, maybe eating taco at the same time while she's fucking. I mean, shit.
Joey's
like
had
this,
plenty of tacos. That was the story, huh?
No, that was great.
She humped it, dumped it, and died.
Yeah, she was like, I think she was, I'm sorry, she was 67 years old.
Good Lord, Joe, they can do it at that age?
Hey, some women at that age, they get, rejuvenate and the coochie gets all wet again, and next thing you know, boom.
That why you work at the convalescent home?
I think they just don't do well when they're younger, you get me? Yep. They just,
like old guys that kind of just give up and they try to pop in the Viagra, Cialis to make it go whoop. But this lady, she didn't need that. I think she wanted to go and get hammered and ground and pound all day, just like Tito Ortiz.
This guy.
Jeez.
Hangs out at Leisure World.
Rest in peace.
I know.
Rest in peace, lady. You gave it hell. Now, I wish I was there when I was just watching. I mean, I won't bang an old lady. I mean, you gotta get.
Old people need love too.
I mean, you gotta get like at least 2 bottles in me, like of tequila, straight up, and I'll probably be passed out.
2 whole bottles?
Yeah, I mean, I can't do that. I can't. I mean, if an old lady spreads her legs and it looks like a dirty ass old Mojave Desert down there, I don't know.
Joey.
I'm just saying.
Hey.
Nothing against old ladies.
There goes the tacos.
See, who do you think is gonna make the tacos, bro? They make the best tacos. You get me?
Sorry, senora, I was talking about you. Anyway, that's my first. That's my first. Now, the second story. All these trends that are out. People do the Tide eating contest, and they
Tide?
do those Tide Pods.
Oh, the Tide Pod. The Tide Pod
What
challenge.
you throw into your clothes when you're doing your laundry? The circle, the little.
Oh, that little blue thing?
Yeah, people have been
people
eating them
ate
like a
them.
challenge.
You're not supposed to eat those.
You're not supposed to eat them.
Yeah, dude. I
Or
was like
people-
over here like, bro, you tripping.
People chugging water, like a big old gallon of water at one. I think a lady died because
It
of
was
that
like a
too.
drug or something.
Yeah.
And then chugging, like if you try to chug a gallon of milk without throwing up, there's all these challenges.
That's like when you're in TJ and you watch a donkey. It's like a gallon of milk that comes out.
Well, one of the challenges is now people are using toothpaste as a lubricant.
On your what?
No.
I kid you not.
Menthol?
No, they're using toothpaste as a lubricant. They say that what it does, it gives you that tingling feeling
Oh, you like
while
it?
you're going inside doing your thing with your partner.
Have you tried it?
I haven't tried it.
No.
Sandy.
I mean, yeah. You have what's your favorite toothpaste? Aim, Colgate,
Pepsodent.
Close Up. I need Close Up. No, Close Up. That's good. He needs that.
Old fucker.
No, Close Up's that red stuff that's really
Soda.
powerful.
Close up, yeah. There you
Yeah,
go.
Close Up's that red stuff that's really powerful. You just put your mouth. Oh, it's like it kills everything. I mean, it kills all the bacteria.
Isn't that cold thing? That thing that makes your
Oh,
teeth
yeah,
black?
yeah, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I mean, it's just crazy.
That's supposed to be
It just-
bad for your teeth, actually.
Really?
Yeah, like somebody who's a dental assistant was telling me about
Really?
how it like wears out your teeth.
Oh, it tears out the enamel.
my wife, she
Yeah.
was like telling me to do that shit.
Yeah.
She even gets us like bamboo.
Is your wife Thai?
No, she's like into like saving the earth and shit.
That's
You
cool,
know?
yeah, that's
like
cool.
so she got me like some bamboo.
If you're stuck on an island, that's the shit, dude.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Tom Hanks did that with the ball, Wilson.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, you get toothpaste down there. Hey, at least it won't stink down there. You're getting a nice, minty fresh blowjob. I mean, hey, it happens. Yeah, you come out. Anyway, what's cool about it is that you get to make out with the girl after. Because some guys are very like after you get the little wah-wahs and you come up for a kiss. You're like, oh no,
I don't want a
babe.
glazed donut
Oh
with my
no,
kiss.
no.
That's why.
But if she smells minty fresh, I'm not to make out with my lady after she
Joey
goes
likes to taste
downstairs.
him afterwards to taste himself.
I'm just saying.
So I'm a little salty.
If you haven't been there long enough, you get me? If you haven't been there long enough.
Some pineapple in me.
I have no complaints there. So folks, stop using toothpaste. That's one of my other stories.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now
damn.
the last story.
Joey One Nut the Bull.
Now this happened to me. When I was probably 17.
17.
And I
You're
was
underage, so she better not have been 67.
No. This was happening when I was 17, and I was watching magazines and watching videos, even watching girls go by, and you get a little, I want something. So my boy said, "Hey, go down the street. They sell these things called pocket pussies." I'm like, "What's a pocket pussy?" It's like a thing that you could actually put in your pocket. And you take it out anytime you want, and you start.
Wow. You get arrested for that, Joe.
What do you mean?
You just whip it out and start putting your thing
Well,
on.
let me just finish the damn story.
Okay.
And so, I used it a couple of times. I'm like, oh, this is not bad. So one time I was in my room getting ready to, give it a hell. My mom's like, hey, I'm going out. I'm taking you to your grandparents. And then when my mama came in the room, I got scared. I threw it in my pant pocket. I'm like, all right. So she takes me to my grandparents. They take me out to go eat at this little Texas restaurant where it's like these waitresses wore like Daisy Dukes.
Texas Lucy's.
And wore these shirts that show off the titties. And so me as a kid at 17 years old, you're like, holy shit. And here I'm like a horn dog. Like I tell my grandparents, hey, I got to be right back. I got to use the restroom.
Well, Joe, you can eat and his hands are underneath the table.
So I go to the restroom. I remember
Why does it sound like you're brushing your teeth under the table?
I remember I have this pocket device in my freaking pocket, right? This pocket pussy. So I'm thinking, oh fuck. I need to find some lubricant. So there's a soap dispenser. I'm like,
oh god.
And I went
He
to the
didn't have
restroom.
toothpaste on
and
him.
I'm just giving it hell, dude. I'm just fucking boom, 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 boom. I'm like, fuck. I'm taking a long time. I'm thinking, why am I not? Because I'm kind of nervous, but I'm fucking horny. So I'm like going and giving it hell. Next thing you know, I
Don't
hear
eat dinner with Joey.
I hear my grandpa come in the restroom. Mijo, are you done? I'm like,
Was it a single stall?
it was a single stall.
Oh, okay.
And
He
so,
opened the door
and
and
so
you
no, I was
friendly
trying. I kind of ignored the first mijo, but when I heard the second mijo, he goes to the door and he pushes it open. So I go like this, whoop, put my pants up with the pocket pussy still on my dick.
Oh.
And at the same time, I think I got so crazy and excited that I actually nutted. And this thing was in my pants, button tight, because I didn't want my grandpa to see that I had
believe
a fucking
this story.
So and I didn't want to know me had a pocket pussy. So here I'm walking back to the table because we're done eating.
I'm done eating
And
from now
I'm
on.
forgetting this shit is full of fucking jizz and soap. So the shit starts sliding off my penis. And at the time, I was wearing these loose boxers. I wear boxer briefs now to keep everything nice and tucked. But I wore these boxers that were loose. So I started feeling this motherfucking oozing down my leg. And I'm like, oh hell! And I'm wearing I'm wearing husky jeans. They're kind of loose because I'm a little big boy, Yeah. So the
You were
thing's
big then?
running down
17?
I was a big boy, I was, whatever.
You only had one ball. You had plenty of room
But
down there.
listen, so it starts running down my leg. Next year, I felt the pocket pussy actually sliding down my leg, going down my pant leg. Here I'm trying to walk out of
What
the
color are
restaurant.
the pants? What color are the pants?
Oh, they were blue jeans. They were blue jeans.
bro.
And so I'm trying to walk real
I thought
fast.
for sure he's wearing white pants.
No, this pocket pussy actually falls out of my pants, and I'm walking ahead of my grandparents. And then my grandma's like, Mijo, I think you dropped something. I'm like, what do you mean? I go, I didn't drop anything, Grandma. She's like, no, I didn't. I go, I didn't drop anything. And then she's like, are you sure? I go, no. Maybe I stepped on it. Oh, that's gross. And so I walked out. And so we're in the car. We go back home. My grandma goes to bed. My grandpa's like, Mijo, it's okay. It's okay you like Diana Ross. Because the pocket pussy I had was a black one.
Oh.
So that's my story.
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah. Feel me? Hey, there
This
we
guy.
go. Hey, I love it.
Like me, I
thought you were gonna blame Grandpa. Or
No,
something.
he's like, I guess he saw the color of it, and he thought maybe he thought it was gonna be like a white one or a light brown, but it was black, and he's like, it's okay, you like Diana Ross, it's okay.
You're Puerto Rican.
So those are
Could
my
have been
three-
Cuban.
Yeah, it could have been Cuban. So those are my. I got excited. Your belts fell over. Jesus.
Oh man.
Gonna knock the table over.
I know, man. So those are my stories right there. One, of course,
I think the last
was
one.
the lady having the heart attack during the
Blanche?
sex festival.
That probably
Third-
happens a lot too.
Third story about the toothpaste. People got to stop using lubricant.
I don't think that's real.
And the third story is having a pocket pussy stuck to my penis while I had my pants on and it slid down my leg, and my grandma looks, what's that? And then, whatever.
Man, just to make the story exciting, I was imagining myself at El Fabuloso in Gardena,
Fabuloso.
it was like a burger spot,
Yep.
like with my grandparents and stuff. I was like, this is not happening. You get me?
Yeah, it just
I don't
happened.
jerk off when I'm with my grandparents.
No.
I don't get the sensation.
No, but I wasn't. I was just got excited because at the time I was
That's
very,
a holy place.
I
man.
was a very religious kid growing up.
Do you get horny in church?
So me watching J.C. Penney ads on magazines
wanna
was my
answer.
thing.
Do you get horny in church?
Well, I haven't gone to church for a very long time.
No, but did you ever when you were 17, say, on a Sunday afternoon?
With your grandparents?
No, there was some girls at church my age that looked all nice in their Sunday
So
dresses.
they're doing the mass, and you're thinking about them, and you feel guilty about that?
No.
Not at all?
No.
Okay.
As you
Making
said.
sure. I mean, all of us probably were checking them out.
Yeah,
We're not paying attention. I just want to make sure what team you're on.
That was those are my stories, and pretty much
pretty good.
The champ is here once again, taco eating champ.
Not
I'm just
yet.
saying.
You
Not,
I don't
Not
believe
yet.
you. Guys, tacos don't do that to you. That's a burrito thing you got going on.
What are you talking about?
It's just to get some girth. Tacos are kind of healthy. You got corn. You got pretty much.
Oh, believe me,
all protein. But burritos, on the other hand, they load them full of rice and beans and cheese. You got everything. So then you're gonna,
believe me, my chalupa can go to a chimichanga any day.
A chalupa. That sounds like you dropped a chalupa on your foot.
No, but I'm just saying. So those are my 3 stories. So which story you think it was true?
I think the last one was true.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you seem
I
like that
agree
type of
with
man. You
that.
know what I mean?
That's messed up. Let me give you a dirty look.
Feels like Joey's had many a slimy thing rolling down his leg. Like,
That's how he operates.
That's how I operate.
I wouldn't doubt it if it was like after church and then you guys went to somewhere to eat and then
Have you ever had one of Dennis Rodman's condoms on your foot?
No.
All used up and slimy?
No.
Stop using the pocket pussy.
What color do you have now?
What color do you have now?
No, I eventually graduated to a fleshlight.
Oh.
oh,
I thought that went up your keister, but Robert schooled me on that.
But anyway, I'll tell you this true story next week, folks.
Hey, I got a video I want to show you guys.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Robert's got
all
a
right.
video.
Uh-oh.
This is what production's all about.
It's interesting. It's kind of messed up.
Get it.
So.
Oh,
these guys
yeah.
in the corner, and that's their instructor teaches his kids how to dance, right?
Kid's
So
good,
this is
dude.
kind of
Look
a
at
long
him.
video, so
I've seen
I'm moving
this. It's
on.
bad.
People are-
Hey, there's G. You're right behind him.
That's art. Arturo.
Oh, G and
So
Art.
they're just on the corner dancing.
Oh
Try to make
no!
those
Don't
tips.
get to it,
Oh,
Robert.
that's it, bro.
Oh
This guy
no!
starts dancing.
Yep.
Doing his thing.
That's Adam Araby.
Yeah, that's me.
He dyed his hair blonde.
This is what I gotta do to support my amateur career.
I like
Here we go.
that.
Here we go.
Get my
Mind his own
tips.
business.
To pay your sub fighter bill.
I know.
And
I'm trying to do my thing.
This guy comes
He's getting
out.
jumped.
He's dancing too.
Uh-oh.
And
Oh,
bonsai.
Why is that cool, Robert?
That's not cool. I'm
Jeez.
telling you.
Robert,
That
he-
What do
wasn't
you guys think
cool.
about that?
that was Kill Halle Day in Hawaii.
I mean, come on, you killed my stories. I'm all sad
By
now.
the way, that kid's 12 years old.
What
Yeah.
the
That's
heck?
not- why
How
did
old
you
is
show
the
it?
guy? The guy looked like a full grown man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're trying to look for him right now. They don't know like.
Oh, so this happened recently.
Like right now.
Yeah.
This is recent.
Well,
Like
you
I
can
saw
tell
it
him
the
when you
other
tell him when
day.
you're trained. You can tell him when you're trained.
Fuck that guy. Fight him,
That
bro.
puto.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? Some guy from nowhere.
And he sucker punched him.
And then sucker punch a 12.
And I hate bullies. No, and what's pissing me off right now the most is all these poor guys that are selling ice cream and
Oh,
elotes
yeah, the
that are
elotero man?
that are getting beat up by these dudes. Like, yo, like what the fuck? Like that.
They're on your side, bro.
Like we
Like,
see, I see
you know
those
what I mean?
videos. It hurts my feelings because I want to buy corn and ice cream too. But still,
so good.
it pisses me off.
Always
when these
thinking about
fools-
yourself. He's like, I'm hungry.
No, but it pisses me off. I see these videos like no, I do care.
Get me my elote now.
I do care, but that shit pisses me off. Like if I'm at work
It's
and I look
wrong,
at
bro.
World Star,
They're working hardest.
yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
You're sweating
Yeah, bro.
outside. You're carrying that shit. You're making $1.
Like if I actually
Bro.
see that shit in person, like if I was driving, I'd pull up my Prius and try to get out fast as I can because the Prius is very small. And
You
it's like,
wait right there.
oh, buckle my seatbelt, motherfucker.
You wait right there. I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Honestly, I think I'll lay somebody out for real.
Throw me an elote.
But anyway,
Hey, you'll probably get hooked up with like an elote for like
for
yeah.
like a week.
No, yeah, bro. Like, I've been blessed by a lot of elotero men.
Oh, I love it.
They're
cool.
raspados and shit,
Right?
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I can pound that shit,
yeah, I
man.
mean,
Bionicos.
the ice cream truck hooks up with the cheese nachos. And,
Oh
bro,
man, that's the good cheese.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you don't want
You
none,
met some
bro.
competition, bro.
You don't want none.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even have a weight class,
You
bro.
don't want none.
I don't even have a weight class.
The true competition is who can sit in the ring.
Ask
with
Daniel.
me
He's
afterwards.
like 5 weight classes above me.
You can get
And
Daniel,
yeah.
you can get
Who are we
that?
taking bets on, guys? Because I'm taking Chris.
Daniel, you get who else? You get Mark Pacquiao over there, right? Or is it which one? What Mark who?
Black House?
Yeah. Get Mark Park. Yeah, get them all.
No, he's not the eating. Like I'll get.
No,
Zoe.
they'll be your audience. They'll be your
You
audience.
gotta
yeah.
hit Ponce against him.
Yeah, I mean-
Olympians.
Like put that. Look, not even like Daniel's no threat in the eating world.
You hear
yeah.
that, Daniel?
Yeah, no, he
He's
knows.
calling
He
you
knows.
out,
I'll admit
bro.
to it. He calls me a fat ass. You
Oh
know?
shit.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm afraid when he calls me the world.
Yeah, no.
No, it's gonna be on for real. It's gonna be on, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I guarantee. I'll
Look.
fucking.
Mr.
Look, just,
Universe.
yeah, just bring the cilantro, the fried onion, you know, the grilled onion. There we go.
I'm gonna do
man.
the hot sauce portion. Who
Yeah.
eats the hottest shit?
Oh, no,
Habanero,
hot shit.
chili.
No.
Yeah, no, because then that's gonna kill the proportion. You know what
yeah.
I mean?
He's saying he needs to find a challenger.
Oh, I do, yeah,
He
because
wants
I'll
a
eat it.
challenge
I
for
eat
the
fire.
hot sauce.
I'll just
Yeah?
drink. I just drink
You
it.
eat fire? Oh,
I
If
eat
there's
fire.
anybody out
that wants to fire
that
me
wants
up.
to challenge Dondo in a hot sauce eating contest, let us know. We'll film that shit too.
Fact.
man. My dapa, rest in peace. You get me? Like he
Dondo, I
would
think my
put hot
sister
sauce
could
on
beat you in a hot
everything.
sauce
You get
eating
me?
As long
challenge.
as she takes her clothes off, bring her down.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, gotta keep it real.
Anyway, I don't care. This is gonna happen right here. I'm gonna make a flyer. This guy's going down for sure.
Hey, you gotta make me look good in the like two sumos in our faces. You get me?
Oh.
Like,
I'll just look natural.
Who's the taco eating Yokozuna?
there we go.
Taco
Here's
eating
what we're gonna do.
Yokozuna.
We're gonna get the bubble for Chris, and Joey shows up.
No, hey, I'm for real, bro. Like,
We
and do
know.
it, and
We'll make
we
this.
gotta do it like
This is our
before the
first
fights
episode.
are back on. You
This
This
get
is
me?
the next couple weeks. Fujitsu, our first episode.
Oh,
Chris
man.
Cruz.
Yeah.
We got the fat suits that the
We're gonna do the fat suits. I'm gonna show up with that suit on and eat tacos with you just to be cool.
Let's do it,
Let's do it.
He's going down. I'm telling you,
Right?
he's going down.
Yep.
Let you know, bro.
We're gonna actually get
bro.
producer Robert.
My
on
my
this
whole
one.
my whole squad at Black House knows. Like,
We'll
I
bring
won.
the
I
crew.
won.
He's
What
so
you
serious.
interviewed me with carne asada nachos
Yes, I did.
in my
Yeah,
hand.
she says, like,
Yeah, 2 plates. You
got
get
the
me?
shit.
2 plates. You get me?
Yes.
I asked for 2.
I
You get
remember.
me? I won my fight. Can I get another
He's
one?
got a
And
baby
like,
in
yeah.
one hand and two hands. You know, food in the other hands.
Man, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm gonna let people know. I'm gonna make a flyer coming soon. Coming
That's right.
soon. Taco
Joey
eating
Chestnut.
contest.
You're gonna see all my teammates commenting like, "Oh, Cruz all day,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be in them comments being like Cruz all day. Like,
Cruz all day." You get me?
Wait,
Like,
what are we playing for, Joe?
charity.
Charity.
Charity. There you go.
What are you gonna give to charity? We want people to donate to this, so if somebody wants to support Joey's cause, right?
Mine's dog rescues, like puppies
What's
and
your favorite
pups.
charity, Chris?
Uh,
Eloteros? Donate to the
Eloteros, anything, you know.
Bionicos,
Yeah,
Raspados.
anything. You get me? Like my heart's open. You get me?
That's cool.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
And your heart's gonna be broken when I take you down.
Whoa. Yeah.
My heart may help me, but I'm going down,
No,
bro.
he underestimating me because of my size. You
Oh
get
no,
me?
no, believe me. I tell girls the same thing. Don't underestimate because my size too. It still works.
You gotta push in his belly button real deep to get it out.
Anyway,
Yeah,
folks,
bro.
where can they find you on your social media?
Constrictor Cruz _MMA on Instagram. Facebook, I don't really use Facebook too much, but yeah, just Instagram. You know, I post a lot of funny shit.
And your sponsors always ready?
Oh, Always Ready Meals, Our Life CBD, On Broadway Tattoos, Got Protein,
10th Planet Long Beach.
10th Planet, that's my
Black
jiu-jitsu
House
coach,
Badasses.
Black House MMA, 10th Planet Long Beach, you get me? Everybody, you know, Rolling Society, you know,
Hell yeah.
my boy all the way in New York, you know, like making shirts for
They
me
made
and all
you
that, you
badass
know.
shirts, man.
Yeah, so I got love for that guy, you know.
Hell yeah.
And Adam, where can they find you?
On Broadway Tattoos. Taking care of him this week.
Instagram.
Taking care of me this week.
Right?
Lefty, my boy. I
Lefty.
love that guy, man. You know, he's a righty, but his name is Lefty.
Got it. You gotta use both hands sometimes. Let's hear it, Araby.
Adam.Araby, Araby on Instagram, and then the Fight Life Connoisseurs, Instagram, YouTube. We just got
Gotcha.
some new equipment, some big things coming soon.
Dondo.
We got Can't Transition in the house. Look him up. He's my homie. He's got a deep voice because his bulge dropped at about 12 years old.
Yeah.
I'm Dondo the Gym Crasher. John Dondo on Facebook.
Much appreciation, Dondo.
You got a deep voice.
That's right. You can find me at Joey the Bull on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever social media is out there. You can find me. Of course, we got Brian.
Hunter.
Hunter.
Oh, Sean
No, it's
and
Hunter.
Hunter.
I said Brian first.
What's
Hunter in the
Hunter's
house,
last name?
special guest. And then, of course, we have Sean from Our Life CBD in the house. Check out his stuff, ourlifecbd.com. Check out his stuff. It's great. It works awesome. Please buy it. It's
Highest
worth
dose
it.
of CBD you're gonna get
And
in
that's what I'm
every
talking
package.
about.
Submissions on the shore
Oh, yeah.
coming up. Make sure you get the stream. It's Albert taking care of business. It's going to be San Pedro,
This
Six
weekend.
Blades Jiu-Jitsu. Get on it. Like us, please, because we want to continue doing this. Subscribe to us and share the link with everyone that's involved in this because we want to keep you entertained. Joey the Bull is an honest man. A lot of those stories are true. I believe he slept with Blanche. He was the guy on the swing. Let's keep this thing going. He's going to try to out-eat Christopher Cruz. We're going to put that out as
At least this guy won't back down from a challenge. That's what I'm talking about.
When we're done with that, we're going to give Joey his first pupusa because he's never eaten one.
Really? You never ate pupusa?
You know, I got to see an image of a pupusa. I probably ate it
It's
before.
like a tortilla.
But thick, right?
Yeah,
With
thick.
the meat. I bought a whole family when I was in Tijuana one day. I bought them like
They
$50
don't serve
worth.
those in Tijuana.
Yes, they do.
No,
wrong country.
yeah.
No, they
San
sold
Salvador.
pupusas down in Tijuana. I remember the thick little round tortillas.
That's a mulita. You got it all wrong. It's okay.
Alita? Oh,
Sope.
sope.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
You know, I may be brown, but I'm white on the inside. Sorry, bro. But I still beat your ass in the taco eating contest.
Never,
Folks,
bro,
we'll
never.
see you next week. This has been the Gym Crashers. See ya.
Joey's
Peace
got
out.
He's got a poop.
Yeah.